Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. I'm just trying to pretend like I'm excited that it's Monday. Did I fool you? It's been a Monday, you guys. I mean, I'm here. It's good. I'm trying to get my comments up here. So many ways I had to pivot today. That's all I have to say, right? I'm hoping. Why is it not working? Come on. Connect. Yes. All right. We're ready to go. Raring and ready to go. Well, happy Monday. It is a new week. Thank you, Natalie. Hello. Hi, Pat. Hi, Lois. Hi, Corey. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Katie and Kathy and Sharon. Welcome. I'm Creative Sarah, and this is my studio. It's a mess. I'm a mess. It's a Monday, but I'm here. Never know how Mondays are going to go. It's very sketchy. So this is our week 3 of Black Friday specials, and let me tell you what's happening. I'm going to show you a super cool project. We're going to make a pillow, a lumbar pillow, so like a throw pillow. And the pillow I'm using is an extra 50% off. And the stencil I'm using is also an extra 50% off. And I'm going to show you our new doorbusters. And there's a free gift with purchase. So there's a lot to show you. Let's start with our one doorbuster that I have in my hands, in my hot little hands. This is so cute. There are 2 doorbusters. The first one is this cute hanging chalkboard sign. Okay. It's double-sided. So you can create on both sides. Super quick, super easy. It has this natural grain frame, which you certainly can paint or stain or do something with. I will probably use this again later on this week to show you. It also has our boutique surface, so it's completely washable. So you can put something on here, use it, decorate with it, wash it off, and use it again. So that is our first one. Now, there is a second doorbuster, $10 doorbuster. No, there's a new product. I thought it was a doorbuster, but it's not. It's a new product. I want to get a picture of it to show you. It is a cute white wine bag. Super cute. It's a drawstring top instead of the kind with the handles. The other one is a drawstring, so it's super cute. You could pack it full of all kinds of things. In fact, if you didn't want to pack it full of wine, you could gift some of our products. You could pack it full of chalks and inks and some other things, and you cinch the top. I don't have it here. It came in late, so I didn't get it in my bundle. But they're super cute. And so I wanted to show you how you can use them for different things. They don't have to hold wine. And I'm going to show you also a cute way to decorate. them. And that brings me to, hi, Rebecca. Hi, Penny. Hi, Terry. Hi, Marla. Hi, Sadie. Hi, Margaret. Welcome. That brings me to our free gift with purchase. So every purchase that is $50 or more is going to get the Flakes Welcome stencil. And this is kind of a two-parter. I'm just going to trim it apart. And you'll see. I'm going to use this and some Shimmer Frost. Looks so good on the black. And Ocean Mist. These two are going to make the cutest little winter sign you ever did see. And here's how we do it. So I'm going to take the words, and this is our boutique surface, so we don't even have to like figure out how to do this. We just can like make sure it's straight. Don't have to fuzz it, don't have to wax anything. And then I'll grab a smoothie, a squeegee, and I'm gonna do the words in Ocean Mist. So I'm just going to take my squeegee with the Ocean Mist and just kind of spread it across the silk screen until all of the letters are filled with Ocean Mist, this beautiful matte blue color. Okay. And then I'm going to use some of our Shimmer Frost. And I'm going to do the snowflake. Now this is shimmer. That means it is glittery in color and it's white. Okay. Now I'm going to peel. Are you ready? Hi, Renee. Welcome. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's so cute. I'm going to need to wash that. Oh, let's give it a quick dry so that I can hold this up. That snowflake is so sparkly. Now, you could totally be done because that's cute. Flakes Welcome. I think down here we get a little more light. I don't know. It's cute. We can take this and then start using this as well and do some little snowflakes just kind of randomly. Dip in here, do a snowflake here, and a snowflake there. Actually, I may want to trim these off so that I have different, or so that I'm using one at a time and I'm not carrying around the whole set of 4. These are so sparkly and so cute. This would be, you could put this right on your front door, on a glass window, on a mirror, in your bathroom. So super cute. I love snowflakes so much. I really do. And I love shimmer so much. Let's do one. Let me dry some of these in case I have to go over. I don't want them to come up. I'm going to do one right here, right next to this one. Like we've got a little snowflake friend over here. There. So cute. So this is free. The stencil is a free gift. This is a doorbuster for 10 bucks. So simple to use, cute and easy. And then we could do something on the back. We can paint this. We can stain it. We can do all sorts of things. But that's just a little quick something with the gift with purchase and one of our doorbusters today. So cute. I love Shimmer Frost. If you don't have it, it is a winter must-have. I promise you will not regret it if you like sparkles, because it's so sparkly. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to go wash these. Today, you guys, the keyword is stocking. So all you have to do is comment that keyword and I will send you a message with a link to the project supplies that I'm using today, okay? Everything, both projects that I'm creating. So I'm going to go wash this. You guys comment the word, and if you're brand new, like you're just tuning in for the first time, I want to let you know that you can comment the keyword and I will send you a message. Not only will you get the link to the project supplies, but you'll also get a link to my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information inside that group. So it's a great place to hang out. And you're also going to get information on our perks program and our club. Now, the club and the perks are different benefits for like whatever type of crafter you are. Our perks program is a customer loyalty program where you join and then you save 30% on every single order that you place on my website. So the benefits of becoming a perks member are pretty significant. That means, we have this sale that's giving an extra 50% off on the pillow cover and the stencil we're going to use. Perks members get 30% off plus another 50% off. So it's a huge benefit when we're running sales. This is the stencil we're using today, and it is 50% off. Look at those stockings. How cute. And look at the word, Merry Christmas. I'm going to separate the word. Don't freak out. There's no line, but I'm going to cut using my best cutting skills. So if you are not a perks member, but you would like to purchase something and you would like to get it 30% off, I say click on my link to become a perks member. Become a perks member. It's going to cost you $20. You can join two ways. You can pay $20 for the subscription, and you will get $20 in product credit back immediately in your account. Or you can purchase the starter kit for half off. It's normally $265, but you could get it for $129. And then you automatically become a Perks member. You automatically get 20 design dollars or product credit in your account, and you automatically will start saving 30% on everything on the website. That $20 subscription will last a month. So every month that you want to be a Perks member, it's going to cost you $20, but we will put $20 in your account as product credit every single time. So you're good there. Now, we're going to get ready and do this pillow project. Hi, Edith. Mom to tall boys. Oh, did you guys see my posts about how the game went Saturday? I mean, if you've been on social media, you probably couldn't have missed it because I went a little crazy. If you recall, I talked about how it didn't seem like it was a very big chance for us to win that game, but our boys played like amazing. I mean, and to be honest, it's not like they played like professionals. There were mistakes. You know, we were down most of the game. But there's one thing that we have, and people do not give us enough credit. We have an incredible and insane amount of grit and perseverance and stick-with-itness. And we did not give up. We did not give up. And we were down 41-35. And I think we had like 7 seconds, maybe 9 seconds left in the game. And we had basically a catch in the end zone to win it. It was a sight to see. I have never been part of such, I mean, I have seen down to the second wins before, but not for the regional championship game, right? It was amazing. It was, thank you so much, Janice, because I literally cannot stop talking about it. I'm sorry. But when you witness something like that and you're there in person, everyone is just going, I kept watching the video over and over. I've seen it from like different angles, and the one that is my favorite, it's one of our dads videoing, and he's right down there by the end zone. And I don't know how he kept his camera like steady, but all the dads that were standing down there just exploded. Oh my God. Like it was just so great. And nobody gave us a chance. Nobody gave us a fighting chance to win that game. Nobody did. And that's why I think this is not very sticky. I'm going to get a different one. Let me see if I have one in here. If not, I'll go grab a new one. Everybody predicted us to lose like 48-7 or something like that. Like they weren't going to give us a chance to win. Oh no. I have a fresh new one, so this will be nice. Now, hi Pearl. Now, we have another game Saturday, which is the state championship semifinal. Okay, so it's the final four, right? We got to win one more game. Then we go to the state championship and we get to play at Ford Field in Detroit. Now, it's fun to think about, but like realistically, we are the underdogs. But as my friend put it, we are the underdogs because we are the Bulldogs. And so we're the underdog. And like the under DAWG. We are the underdogs. And it's kind of fun to be underestimated and then kind of show them who's boss, you know? Not that we are like full, they're not full of themselves by any means, but we've been called a lot of names. One of the players from an opposing team that we beat to be the district champion, in an interview, they called us soft. They said Vicksburg is just Vicksburg is soft, they said. That whole game, we were like, who's soft now? Like, it was like so funny. So I'm going to do something with this a little bit unique in that I'm going to actually center, I'll go ahead and change my view. I'm going to actually center this. I'll zoom out a little so you can see what's happening. I may turn it sideways. You guys, just listen to me. Just deal with it for a minute. I'm going to turn it sideways because it fits my map better. This is going to go here, centered as best I can. But what I'm going to do, the words are going to be kind of centered. But I just, there's a method to my madness. So hold on, you'll see in a second. Okay. I am making myself a border for this word in which there's an inch below and an inch above the words. Okay? It's going to be important because I'm going to go ahead and do this design first on here. Okay. Hi, Linda. Hello, hello. Hi, Dawn. Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. All right, so I'm going to take my little repeatable stockings, and I'm going to place it down over all of this. Now, mind you, I'm making a pillow to match my decor. I do wish I went up. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to go up higher. I need to go up higher with the design because I need it to go off the edges. There we go. Now the zipper is down here. And again, this is a design that I feel like is going to match my decor. I'm going to use shimmer. This is Shimmer Forest ink. So this is a shimmery green ink. This is permanent ink. If you've never seen me create on fabric before, we use a permanent ink to use with our stencils, and then we dry it and we heat set it. And I'm only going up to where that tape is. So this is a small squeegee that I'm using. I think in your kit I put a mini squeegee. You could upgrade that to a small instead of a mini. Or if you already have one, you could take it completely off. So this is a repeatable pattern, which means I will take it off of here, wash it, and then put it back on this portion of it. Hi, Christina. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. You want to be careful. If you get ink on yourself, you want to wash your hands or wipe them clean. Hold on a second. I want to send out a little broadcast. There we go. People do not get notifications anymore when I go live, and so it's very frustrating. So I try to do it on the broadcast channel. If you're not a member of the broadcast channel, I can send you that link if you want to comment the word broadcast. I will get you the link. Okay. I think that's good. So I am gonna just leave that right there. I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna peel this up. holding this down. Ooh, that looks good. I'm going to go wash this and I'll be right back. In the meantime, why don't you go ahead and comment that keyword. The keyword today is stocking because we are creating with this really cute stocking stencil. And it has that cute font, the Merry Christmas as well. So we're just making cute things today, in case you were wondering. And I just have to get this washed up. It's a little larger of a stencil, so it takes a minute. A little hot minute. Turns my water green. Okay. If you are brand new, just tuning in, you probably want to comment the keyword and I will send you a message where you can join my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. You'll also get the project supplies for this project that I'm doing today. Actually, I've done 2 projects. You'll get all of that supply list, so you can get those, as well as the free gift with purchase and the doorbuster that I shared earlier. These are available while supplies last. And the stencil I'm using and the pillow cover I'm using are both an extra 50% off. If you're a Perks member, you're going to get 30% plus 50% off. If you're a retail customer, you're going to get 50% off. So still an amazing deal, to be honest. But those Perks members just get a little bit spoiled. We like to spoil our Perks people. For sure, for sure. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and bring this back over. It's still a little bit wet. So I'm going to pull out one of my fuzzing / drying cloths. And I'm going to move this off a little bit. And I'm going to lay this down and kind of dry it. You use the microfiber side to dry. You use the terry cloth side to fuzz. That's how you use the fuzzing cloth. I wish I could see more. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. Hey, Stephanie. I'll get you that link. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Shar. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Now, I'm going to pull this back over here. And I'm going to lay it back down. This time, kind of, you know what? I think I'm going to dry these as quickly as I can in case my stencil sticks to it a little bit. It won't pull off much ink if it's dry. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Donna. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Kim. Hi, Deb. I gotta get you that, Margaret, before I go off my live because I can only... Karen from Pittsburgh, PA. Welcome, friend. So glad you found me. I am going to, let me see, figure out how to do this. Okay. Again, it's a little bit difficult down here where that zipper is, so I'm gonna actually zip this closed. And then I can at least flatten it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna scoop up some more ink and go to town. Of all of you watching, have you ever inked on fabric before to create your own pillows or t-shirts or anything like that? I'm just curious who I'm talking to. Have you guys done anything like that in your crafty world? I'm sure some of you have, but I'm sure some of you have not. Do not be afraid. It is not hard. Almost just started singing a church song. Yeah, do not be afraid. Inking is pretty easy, especially when we're using stencils. It's basically, silk screen stenciling. This is going to be a difficult one right here because we're on 2 corners. Okay. And then the leftover just kind of goes back in here. I'm just going to clean off my squeegee while I can. I'll set that aside. And I'm going to close up that ink. I'm going to peel this off and then I'm going to wash it again. It is much easier if you wash your stencil right away. Okay, here's what we got so far. Definitely not done. But I'm going to head back over here and wash this off again. And I'll give you a chance. If you have any questions, put those in the comments, and when I get back, I will answer them. Any questions at all. It can be about inking. It can be about using our chalk paste. It can be about our stencils, about the Perks program, you name it. If you have not checked out our club for this month, or you've maybe never heard about it, comment the keyword and there will be a link to learn about our club program. Our club is a monthly subscription and you get a full project kit every single month, and regular price of the club $25.99 a month, and it's free shipping. So who doesn't love free shipping? Honestly, free shipping. But our Perks members get a discount and they only pay $19.99 a month. So and they still get free shipping. So it's a pretty sweet program if you're thinking about becoming a Perks member, or maybe you were thinking about becoming a club member and you didn't know about Perks discount. All you have to do is sign up to be Perks member first. Then you'll get your $20 product credit in your account, and you can actually apply that to your first month of being a Perks member, being a club member, and then your club for that month will ultimately be free because you don't have to pay for it extra because you can use your $20 product credit. That's pretty sweet. And every month you'll get a product credit when you are a Perks member. All right, we are working on getting this transfer cleaned. I'm just gonna do my best here. There's a lot of ink on it, but we're almost done. I got a couple more wipes and then we'll be done. Okay, that's looking pretty good. A lot of green, a lot of green. All right, now we got to do our Merry Christmas. I'm going to do the Merry Christmas in our nominee, which is a metallic golden color. I absolutely, ooh, that's not all the way clean. I love our nominee color. And this is going to be it's going to be shimmery as well. It's metallic. So it's not necessarily glitter, but there is a shimmer to it as it is metallic. But I like how dark it is. Like it tends to be a little darker than our regular gold. And I decorate in very like dark tones, earth tones, browns and greens. Think pine cones and greenery, that kind of stuff. And so I didn't want to use espresso. Voila! You guys, look at how I used that stencil to make, let me zoom out a little. See how I used that stencil to make that rectangle border? Doesn't it look cute? Ink is easier to clean. Connie, me too. Ink is actually easier, to me it's easier to clean, but because that's a huge stencil and it has shimmer, so the hardest thing to clean are the shimmer pastes and the shimmer inks, just because it's not just ink, it's not just liquid, it's got that glitter kind of mixed in. So that's why I was kind of taking my time making sure I really got it cleaned. All right, so I'm going to wash this really quick, which will take like all of 2 seconds because it's so small and so much easier. If you just fell in love and you didn't really think you would, go ahead and comment the keyword now so that you can get a link to the project supplies for this. You can check it out. And also, you'll get that link to be a Perks member. So much glitter. My water is like so glittery. Okay. Now, not quite done with this. I do see I had a little wrinkle down here. It's not the end of the world, especially when it's on the edge, because when you stuff this, it actually will be fine. Now I'm gonna peel this away. And the easiest way to do that is to kind of like roll it up a little to get it out. Oops, it's not peeled away over here. There we go. Now I'm gonna set this back in there. No ink went through, so that's good. We have to dry this. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good drying. I'll start here because this is the wettest. Hi, Christy. How's it going? Thank you, Marilyn. Hi. Hey, Tina. Hi, Nancy. Oh, the Elf Buddies, you guys. I haven't even used that yet. I definitely need to use that. For sure, for sure, for sure. Hi, Hunter. How's the hair? Some of the boys, a lot of the boys from the football team, after the big win, bleached their hair blonde, including my kiddo, who already is blonde to begin with. So now he is like super white blonde hair. I go, you kind of look like Jack Frost from the movie. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Lori. Okay, so that's pretty, it's pretty dry. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat set this. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my heat press and let that get hot. Unfortunately, where I am, I cannot have my dryer and my heat press going at the same time because it could like blow a fuse or something. I don't know. Or trip a breaker. Like, they're not fuses. I get it. It's a breaker. Whatever. Same thing. Same difference. Okay. Clean those up. Thank you, Janice. Hey, Maggie. Okay, so the key word today is, oh shoot, I just scrolled the wrong way. And yes, I'm using ink. The Santa Claus movie. No, the one that's the cartoon. Is it the Guardian? What type of wipes? So I use disinfectant wipes. I prefer, like, if you really want to know what brand, because I do not like Clorox brand or Lysol brand. They cheaped out after COVID and they're like, they rip apart. I use like Members Mark from Sam's Club, or I love the Costco Kirkland wipes. However, they rarely have them anymore at my Costco. So I'm going to put a mat down and I'm going to grab some parchment paper. And while this is warming up, I'm just going to get this ready to go. So my heat press is only like 9x9. So it's going to take me a few times to press all of these sections. You're going to do 30 seconds. Well, what we're supposed to do is 30 seconds on the front and 30 seconds on the back. But for something that maybe you can't turn inside out, you could just do it twice on the front, and that usually does the trick, especially if it's not too thick of ink on there. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Jane. All right. It's getting there. It's warming up. It's warming up. I'm going to go grab my stuffing for this pillow real quick. Sometimes you can find pillow forms, which are way nicer, and sometimes you got to use your fluff. So we've got our polyfill today. It's almost there, guys. It's at 250 degrees. We'll get there. We'll get there. Hi, Terry. Welcome. Okay. Oh boy, my fingers are so cold. That water was cold. Let me see if I can pull up that picture. All right, it is ready to go. So let's cover this. I'm going to pull it down a little. I did ask for Christmas for a new heat press, the bigger one, the 9x12 from Cricut, the Easy Press. I asked for a new, number one, I need a new one anyway because the cord on this is like pulling out, not here, but on the actual like outlet cord. So I need that. Hi, Terry. Hi, Mrs. Winnie. Hi, Darlene. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move it down now and do 30 seconds over here. Once you heat set this, you guys, the fabric is permanent. The ink is permanent on the fabric, meaning you can take this off, wash it in the wash machine, dry it in the dryer, and this design will stay put. I make lots of t-shirts and other things and tea towels that we use on a daily basis in our kitchen to dry dishes, to dry our hands, and we wash it and dry it and use it over and over and over, and the images stay put. It's so cool. You guys, so much better if you have ever made any sort of vinyl heat transfer for a shirt or something, that does not last. No matter how good you think it is, it does not last. I have had so many negative experiences. Like I wear it once and I'm like, well, that was a cute shirt for today. And it already started peeling or whatever. But this ink is amazing. And so just using the stencil gives you that professional look. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, Marquise, 1966. Hello. Linda, hello. Nicole, hello. Pam, hello. Happy Monday. Happy. I forgot to push the button. Do you think it's been 30 seconds? I forgot to push the button. Let's say it's been 30 seconds. We got to do the rest of this. There we go. And Vicky, hi Vicky. You guys, the keyword today is stocking. So all I have to do is type stocking in the comments and I will send you a welcome message with a link where you can join my free DIY and crafting group. You'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. And you'll get the link to the project supplies for this project. And you'll get links to our club and our perks membership that you can at least check it out and learn more about it that way. Hi, Paula. If I missed your question, you could retype it. That way I can see it. If I can't go back up. There's a little wrinkle here, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. Hi, Gay. All right, I think I'm going to not turn this inside out, and I'm just going to kind of go over it another time. You don't need to move it around. I'm just messing with it. Trying to do two at once because I really don't think it needs a ton more of heat setting. Oh boy. And this one, and then we'll stuff it. You guys, you get to see the finished product. It's going to be awesome. So we did our craft sale on Saturday. Went very well. Sold a bunch of stuff. I still have more. And so then what I'll do is I will do kind of like a live sale here on my page. And we do like an auction style where you will be bidding on finished products that I have that I need, that I want to sell. So, and I do really amazing pricing, starting bids, and you'll bid on things like maybe this pillowcase, maybe not. Maybe I want to keep this one for my living room. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open my polyfill. And I'm just going to start stuffing it. Uh-oh. Okay. This has got to go back in this bag. I do not have the finesse for this. They need these to have a resealable bag. Maybe I'll put a clip on it or something. Okay. This probably could use more stuffing, but Did you say 300 or 350? Oh, so for cotton, you're going to do 300. If it's 100% cotton. 350 is the only time you really would do 350 is if you're doing the sublimation heat transfers, the ones on the paper. Okay, I do need to stuff it some more, especially in the corners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some of that in these bottom corners, and then I'm going to grab some more. I'm going to go into that corner. Put some there we go. This should be a little better. Yeah, I really like pillow forms better. And then once you have like a couple pillow forms, you just can replace the pillow covers for different seasons. So I've been known to just take a pillow cover, like once I stuff this, you guys, look how cute. Once you stuff this, There's my karate chop. This is, formed into the pillow shape. If you make another one that's for like just winter, maybe it has snowflakes or something neutral on it for the rest of winter, or maybe for Valentine's Day, or maybe for spring, you could just put the cover over this. And so then you'll have like, you don't have to necessarily store your covers so much. Cute. And don't forget, I started off today showing you the doorbuster and the gift with purchase Flakes Welcome stencil design. That's a free gift with purchase. So every order today, this week, while supplies last, you're going to get a free stencil that says Flakes Welcome, and it has several snowflakes go with it. And we created this today on the doorbuster double-sided hanging chalkboard for $10. Hey, Brenda. If you have any questions, let me know, but this is it. I love it. What do you guys think? I need better. I feel like I have good lights, but apparently I don't. I don't know. Hi, Lulu. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Have an amazing rest of your Monday night. I will see you in the morning for a Get Ready With Me chat. If you are up early, look me up. I will be there. Usually 7:45 is about what time I get online. AM. So if you're bored, can't sleep, or you're already awake, tune me in. I will chat with you there. So we have Black Friday specials everywhere, you guys. It's crazy town. Crazy, crazy. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the kind words. All right. If you have more questions, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and put them in the comments and I will get back to you ASAP. Okay. Have an amazing rest.